This is Evan Michelson from the Star Post. I'm standing here with Albany girls basketball coach Aaron Boyum after the Class AA state championship game, an 81-78 loss to Providence Academy. Coach, what's going through your mind?
A lot. We're just proud of the kids, and we've talked about resiliency a lot, and we had some things that happened in that game that were unfortunate that certainly went against us. I'm proud of the way the kids really kept their composure and continued to battle and just fight and claw to the very end.
And Alyssa, I think in the post game said that this was one of the best games you guys played all year as far as offensively and defensively. What do you weigh in, I guess, just far as the two-way performance from your team?
I mean, it's not hard for us to get up for Providence Academy, for our kids too. We've had a long history playing them over the years, so just really proud of the effort, proud of the just the grit and determination that they showed, and it's just not hard to get up for Providence. I mean, that's an opponent that they have a long history with, and with some great basketball games.
In that first half, especially after two games that really felt more defensive-minded, you guys were able to put over 50 points on the board. What do you think really worked offensively for you guys early in the game?
I think pushing the ball to the wing really, was good. I think, they were kind of pressuring the ball at the top of the key pretty effectively, and so when we were able to make that wing entry pass, I think our girls had some room to operate and maneuver, whether that was via the dribble drive or the post entry. And so I think our point guards did a good job of taking care of the ball against their really good on-ball defense, and then getting that wing entry going.
And then just a question about the seniors, obviously playing their final game in the championship against, like you said, an opponent that it doesn't take much to get up for. I guess, what has it meant to coach them and see them play this type of game in their final game?
Yeah, our seniors are tremendous, and as a basketball coach, we talk about them as basketball players. Several of them are, received all-state accolades, and everything that they've done for us, and all the accomplishments that they've had individually and as a team. Equally as important, they've just continued to grow that culture, grow that sustainability of this is kind of what it means to be a varsity girls basketball player in Albany, and this is kind of the way it's done. So they've done a good job of kind of role modeling and modeling that for the younger class kids that are coming in. And so their record speaks for itself. They're 60-4 their last 2 years. I can't remember the freshman sophomore year off the top of my head, but they're 60-4 the last 2 years. They lost in state semifinals 2 years in a row. Their sophomore year they were 4th in state, and they got a state championship as freshmen. So I think those 4 years kind of speaks for themselves.
And obviously that sort of overlaps a little bit, but just with focus on this season, as it comes to a close, what do you think will stand out as special and memorable about this year's Albany Huskies team?
I mean, our seniors are they're very memorable, and then with this team specifically, I think also proud of our underclassmen too. We have a kid like Natalie Blonigan that comes in certain situations when we feel like we need maybe a bag or more rebounding, or if we feel like we can get a certain size advantage. You have Eva Schwensfire that comes in, and she's just kind of a steady Eddie that's kind of been there, done that, just kind of knows, very familiar with what's going on. You have a couple sophomores in Claire, Lisi, and Bella Schiffler that kind of found their way onto the court with great on-ball pressure and great defense, really able to get after it and pressure the ball, and maybe allow some of our seniors then away from the ball just kind of play in space and use their instincts a little bit more for getting steals and turnovers and stuff like that. So I think this team, it'll start with the seniors always, just because of the 4 years that they've had, but it'll also be about everybody being able to find a role, and how that all really came together for us in a really special ways.
Awesome. Thanks again for the time, Coach.
All right, thank you.